Hello, this is Stephen Tuffy reporting to you for live broadcast, TBC Live Broadcast number 61. That's number 61 on live broadcast. I look like I got one viewer here. I look like more will be coming in just a moment. Just trying to, okay. Let me get myself all set up here right now for you. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Be just one moment. Something I just want to, I don't know whether y'all be able to hear this or not, but I'm going to play it. Let's see here. Hold on just a minute here. Okay. Okay. I don't know whether y'all can hear that or not, but I like that Billion Coin song. Okay, look like I'm counting about 8 viewers. I would like to thank everyone for being here, from Christina to Dr. Joe Stevens, from Henry Langford, A. Matlock out of California. Thank you, dear. Diana Gordon, Bitcoin Scott, the Bishop E from Nigeria. Thank you, brother, for being here. And Lou Risk, I believe is I believe here. Okay, we got some new people, just a few people coming on today, but I call this as a little kind of a special live broadcast today for me because I'm gonna get a little firm at times today, and I don't want to step on anyone's shoes. But the first thing I want to do, is take a look at something that I want to read to you, something that's happening here in the United States. Let me see if I can find it here. That news. It was, oh, here it is. Oh my God. Now, in the United States, those that are here in the United States are familiar with a particular store named Sears. Now, a lot of us, I know that's for some of us in the United States, that store been around since we were little kids. It saddens my heart to let you know what's happening here in the United States. You know, Sears and in 2005, you know, Sears and another department store called Kmart merged, because Kmart, you know, was suffering back then because of our recession. So Sears took them over, a company called Sears Holding. But this is a news clipping I want to read to you. Sears will be closed will close at least 72 more stores as sales plunge and losses mount. Okay, a list of store closings is due to be announced midday this coming Thursday. Sears said it identified 100 non-profitable years of Sears and Kmart stores and picked 72 for closure in the near future. The company closed a total of nearly 400 stores during the last 12 months and now has a total of 894 left, including the 72 slated for closure. The two chains had a total of 3,500 U.S. stores between them when they merged in 2005. Sears said overall revenue fell 31% in the 3 months ending May 5th. While most of the decline was due to previous store closings, sales fell 12% at the stores that remained open. Now, the company Sears Holdings, the holding company that owns Sears and Kmart, the company lost more than $11.2 billion, not million, $11.2 billion since 2010, the last profitable year. Sears is looking to sell more Kmart appliances brand in an effort to raise cash after selling off his Craftsman 2 brand a year ago. And see, I didn't even know that. Craftsman tools are one of the most great tools that we've used, from chainsaws to lawnmowers and everything. I didn't even know they had sold the Craftsman brand last. Oh my God. The reason I'm bringing this to your attention is to let you know that, there are so many physical stores that we knew for so long that are closing. And, that's sad. That's sad. That's very sad. Now, some of it is because of that, the e-commerce, online shopping. People are shopping right from in the home and getting their product delivered at their house within a day or so, depending on what type of postage they choose. But the reason I'm bringing it to your attention is that to make you aware of what's going on around us. Now, Randy and I often talk about that. We talk about TBC, the specifics of migration and all those type of things. But when but in our blog, you find a lot of things that pertain to the world around us. We have to be talking about that in our live broadcast as well. So I'm going to talk about something that we're all familiar with. And the topic of my live broadcast today is position yourself to get your life back and help others to get the same. I'm going to say that again. Position yourself to get your life back and help others to do the same. Now, let's talk about our jobs. Now, myself, I'm retired from my job. I retired in 2011. I started, I like Randy, we got into network marketing and online marketing 7, 8, 9 years ago. I knew that something I had to do to try to do something on side of what our elite was doing. Okay? I knew that I had to be trained. I had to get mentors that trained me. And some of these mentors were multimillionaires. So I benefit from being trained by them 7, 8 years ago. So when I found out about the Billion Coin, I knew this was for me and for many people more other than me, including my family members, including people that I know, people that I don't know that's on my team. But one thing that we have to do, and I'm not knocking a job for anyone here, anyone at all. I'm not here to bash job because some people have to work for a living to make it, to be able to eat, to have a roof over their home or apartment complex or whatever they own. Have transportation to drive when they don't have a metro system in their area. Now, some of us go to work on an average of 5, maybe 6 days a week, and some 7 days a week sometimes in some cases. But let me ask you something. Is that job going to make you wealthy? Is it? No, it's not. No. Mm-mm. It was never meant to be. You know, about a year or so ago, our country, the U.S., get this now, the central banking system, the, the Goodman and Bragg, the Joe, whatever those names are, they bailed out $1 trillion worth of debt that the U.S. had racked up. Bailed them out. Did you think they'd give that money to you? Did they give that to us here in the USA? No, they didn't. And that's what they do all the time. Is the government looks out for them, they look out for the government. It just goes, it changes hands between them, but never for people, the ordinary people here that work hard every day. So don't you think that our billion coin is the solution to what you do every day on that job, that just over broke? Do you think that maybe maybe that could be an answer for a lot of us? You know, look at Diane Gordon. Her roommate works 3 jobs just to make ends meet. Did you hear that? 3 jobs. Now, I used to have a lot of people when I was a juvenile probation officer for the state. A lot of even my coworkers was working at the detention home or working at the jail or whatever. But let me say this to you, and don't take it personally, okay? But people are in their own jail, their own prison. Did you hear what I just said? Not talking about the physical ones that you do a crime. I'm talking about here in your mind. You're already there. That poverty mindset, that greed, that scarcity mindset that we talked about. Isn't the billion coin about abundance, love, prosperity? Isn't that what it's really about? We can't dare. We have to change that type of thinking. It is damaging to us. It keeps you on a certain level and you never go up. The elite is designed to keep us here. That gives them power. They think they have power by keeping us here. So our central banking system is bailing out our government. Our government in terms give them money to keep their financial businesses open. We put our money in the bank. We put our little money in the bank. They make millions off of that. So when I read that thing about you for Sears, that's one of many physical stores that have closed in the past few years. Now that one hit me hard to my heart because that store has been around since I was a little child. My parents used to buy toys from that store for my family. Clothes at times back in the day. There weren't just shopping malls and things of that side around when I was growing up, when I was a little boy. And for a lot of you here. So I want to point out to you, oh God, we got quite a few people here today. Lawrence, thank you so much for being here, Lawrence. Gerard Windsor from UK. I call him my genius. He's here. Thank you, Gerard. Stefan, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Marianne Murphy, she's here as well. You know, but I'm just so happy to see everyone here. It looks like we got about 15 viewers today. Well, that's a great number for me today. I just like to thank all of you here. But I'm asking people, see, we create our own toxic environment. A lot of us do. over the years. It's something that build and build and build. But why not turn that energy around to something positive? And let's take Doc Dan for an example. Like Randy said, do you think he just woke up in a day and just said, okay, I'm going to have 110 tribes to sign up on a document to make the Billion Coin a legal tender for those 110 tribes in the Philippines? No, that took work, took effort for him and his wife to do. You know? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that someone is in the hospital here, Joanne. I'm sorry to hear that. And thank you so much, the person on my team, Monique. Monique, I'm gonna probably have to show you how to load up a picture on your YouTube channel, but I know who you are because you're on my team. Thank you so much for being here, Monique. But it's sad to see what's happening. But back to Doc Dan. What he did is no easy feat. He's just not talking the talk, he's walking the walk. He set a standard for all of us. Now, what you're going to do? Think about it. What are you going to do now? So what I'm saying to you is I have, let me see. Oh my goodness. So Diane's saying even in Canada, a major chain closed their doors. You know? Let me see. Mars Magnet. Oh, by the way, you did a wonderful live broadcast, Chantel. That was good. Let me see here. Let me see here. You know, thank you, Mary, for like I said, it's always good to have even though I'm seeing it myself, it's good to have a human that's being my moderator today. Mary, doing a wonderful job. Everyone here, thank you so much for being here. Let's see here. But to do what he did over in the Philippines is magnificent. See, they're already, as you know, they already started using using the big homes, cars, you know, land over in Nigeria as well as the Philippines. So in your country, like Christina in Brazil, they may have 6,000 or 7,000 people that's in the Billion Coin. She's doing all she can, but she can't do it alone. Excuse me just one moment, please. Sorry, I hate for the phone be ringing while I'm here. Sorry about that. But what she's doing there in Brazil is no easy feat. Diana Gordon, a big nation of Canada. We don't see a lot of people from Canada on our live broadcast. Maybe I'm missing them. Maybe I don't know they're from Canada. But I want to say, think about a person like Crypto TBC John. I just got off your first broadcast. He has another one at 9 o'clock tonight. I'm not sure what slide it is on the, but I can find it. You know, I can go to because I subscribe to his YouTube channel. Most people that do live broadcasts, I've already subscribed to your YouTube channel. There's so many good live broadcasters doing a great job. They're getting the message out about the Billion Coin, but they're also getting the message out about what's going on around us, the changes that's being made. See, the commerce industry is changing. They're evolving from physical. Now, they'll probably always for a long time have physical stores. But some of the major chains like Sears are slowly closing. And soon they're not going to be around. This magnificent, and y'all may have heard of it even around the world, called Amazon. It's just They're just taking over. They own Whole Foods, which is a grocery store now. They own them now. I'm telling you, if you don't open your eyes to see what the elite is doing right before your eyes, you're going to go to sleep and you're going to miss some things. Things of significance. I'm telling you, just got to realize what's going on around you. Yes, we have the billion coin. Yes, we're going to migrate. Yes, there's some concerns people have. Yes, some great things that's happening in TBC. But at the same time, you can't keep your eyes and your ears closed to everything that's going on around you. So when I talk about positioning, getting yourself, your life back, I'm talking about making sure that you realize what is going on around you. Don't just rely on the central banking system and your government in your country. They're not going to bail you out of your financial situation. It's only designed for you to get a job if sometime you can find one. You know, referred to as what? Just over broke. But are you going to do, some of the people that bash the billion coin, are you going to be that type of person that's poor? And I'm not, and I said it yesterday, I'm not talking about poor as in not having much. I'm talking about passing over opportunities repeatedly. Are you going to be poor passing over opportunities repeatedly with the billion coin? Or are you going to send that, embed the message into your brain, into your body, into your soul, and try to help someone else out that's in need? Isn't it really about helping people get what they want, then eventually get what you want? Because if you start with here being selfish and being that, oh, I got to get mine. Speaking of that, a lot of us are redeeming our cookies right now. I redeemed mine last night. I know what's going to happen to my wallet. It's exciting to one point to see you're here, then all of a sudden, wow. But guess what? It's not about that. It's about helping other people out there. Bitcoin Scott, wonderful live broadcast you did today. Another person that's a dynamite live broadcaster. And Diana Gordon, she may not be doing live broadcasts, but she put some impeccable. Oh my God. The things she put in the chat is so nice, so good, so true. You know? You know, Mary and her son, what they did in Uganda, in the continent of Africa, was magnificent. Do you think that was easy for them? Do you really believe that was easy? No. No. In my opinion, they set a standard. There's some people stepping beyond their own turf, their own area, their own environment. They removed themselves from their environment and went to a whole nother country in that continent. So what Doc Dan is doing, he's starting with the 110 tribes. That's a lot of people. Y'all saw the blog. Y'all saw the video. Y'all see all the people in the audience? You see all those Filipinos? Wonderful, wonderful people. Wonderful, wonderful people. You know? It almost practically made tears come to my eyes to see what he has done over there in the Philippines. I cannot wait to get in that country and meet those people face to face. Starting with Doc Dan and his wife. My God, he's doing a wonderful job there. Mm, mm, mm. Can you imagine if we could do that here in the United States, what impact you will have? And we have, oh gosh, we got one of the biggest populations in the world. Now we know the number one population is China. Can you imagine with over 1 billion people in China, if we could have an impact? Do you know what would happen if half of that population was in the billion coin? Mm, 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 mm. So let's be cognizant of what's going on around us. Let's make sure we understand what's happening. Don't keep a closed mind to the different things that's going on around you in your community. You know, keep all those things in your mind. Now, I'm getting right near this half an hour goes very fast, as you know. There are other people going to be doing their live broadcasts. Support other live broadcasters. I want to point out something that I'm gonna ask you all that y'all have any of these, because maybe I missed it. I believe if I missed that in the blog, that's a rare. That's very rare. But I had messaged Marianne Murphy last night. I messaged her about when I essentially what I did when I um pushed the redeem now button, which I know how to do. That's easy. I think about maybe an hour or so, it was in the coins was transferred into, I mean, the cookies into crinkles into TBC coin into my wallet. But one thing I noticed, it did not redeem all these live broadcast, cookies that I have. So perhaps I'm thinking that our broadcast cookie is going to be redeemed in November. Maybe that's what it's designed to do. I don't know if I missed that in the blog somehow. I don't know if y'all could put that in the chat. Did y'all realize that? If you're doing live broadcasts, we get 1 million cookies, right? They're worth over $80,000 per live broadcast as we do in our send button meetings. Now the send button meetings went over, but the live broadcast didn't. So I'm thinking maybe perhaps, I don't know if that's a glitch in it in the Crinkle Cash back office. It doesn't really matter. I'm just asking, did y'all anyone experience? I'm not upset about it at all. I'm just asking, did y'all realize that? Those that actually put it in record it like you should in your Crinkle Cash back office, and it shows us as cookies in your cookie rewards. I noticed that when I pushed the redeem now button, those broadcasts, those many, like 60, I had 60 broadcasts as of yesterday. This is number 61 live broadcast. Those did not get redeemed over, which is fine. Maybe they're starting, for the next redemption period and scheduling in November, which is fine. Fine. That's fine. I was just wondering anyone else experienced that. See, I'm grateful for what I receive from the Billion Coin. I'm grateful for the accolades of being featured on the blog now 3 times. Several people have been featured. That's a great honor. I really, really, I'm gonna say this about the blog. I really want people, if they can, start saying study. See, if you say the word study, people may actually do it. The more we say read the blog, that's what we do. And then people don't do that. A lot of people don't even do that daily. Study the blog. Don't just read the blog, study the blog. It's too much information in some of these blogs, particularly the ones that's very wordy. That all those paragraphs are there for a reason. It is so informative. So I thank all of you for being here today. Work on getting your life back. But more importantly, help others get their life back. Don't rely on your government and your country. Don't rely on your central banking system. Those who we call the elite. Those are part of the reason why you're in a poverty mindset. You know? Thank you, Monique. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want everyone that's not doing live broadcast, come on, get out your comfort zone. You can do this. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It really isn't. Not hard as you think. It really isn't. I know that fear sets in. You know, I know that fear sets in. I will be here at the same time tomorrow. Already scheduled myself. Same time. If anybody here that want to be here, I'll be at the same time tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here today. All of y'all are wonderful. Let me ask y'all, has anyone got any questions about anything here today? And thank you, Marianne, for being my moderator. I call my human moderator because I now have, using my iPad Air as moderating too. It's good to have two moderators. One is not and one it is. The one it is not better than the one that's not. That's for sure. So I was seeing Christina. I thought she was gone out on her vacation. Maybe she's just not having left yet because I've seen her on different live broadcasts. But thank you so much. Oh, so John, you're in Canada too. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. That's great to know. Lawrence, buddy, you're magnificent. Soft voice, but hear you loud, brother. You have a really good life. You're very so intelligent. I'm telling you. Gerard, what can I say? The genius you are. Mom's magnet, Chantel. Woo! In the Netherlands, you're killing it out there. You're getting it done, dear. You're getting it done. See, people from all over the world. Christina, wonderful job you're doing in Brazil. Stefan, and you and Mary over there in South Africa. What can I say? Y'all just magnificent over there. The Bishop E. I'm gonna tell y'all right now about the Bishop E. And by the way, when your last night broadcast yesterday and your little girl came up, that was so cute, adorable. She's adorable, so precious. But I'm sorry that you had some technical difficulties this morning because I was there, but technical difficulties happen. It's happened to me at least once so far since I've been live broadcast. And it's liable to happen again. I've been real fortunate because my internet been cut off and on today as they've been working down the street down here. Now they're gone. And I don't know if that's going to make it work better. But I'm going to just tell you that it happens. Lou, thank you so much for being here, dear. Thank you. Thanks everyone here. For Sky, thank you so much for being here. Sky's another one in South Africa. Incredible lady. Hey, Metlock, I believe you live in California. I've been on some of your live broadcasts. You do a wonderful job yourself, sister. Henry, thank you so much, sir, for being here. Bitcoin Scott, like I said before, what can I say about you? You're doing a wonderful job in your live broadcast. So, like I said, I'll be here tomorrow, the same time. And for anyone here that need to purchase some TBC, I know the process. Even though I haven't migrated yet, I do know how to migrate. See, I don't waste time. I don't waste time learning. I'm ahead of the game every time. I just want to know. Thank you so much, Mary, for doing the wonderful job that you do. I'd like to thank you, and thank you, all of you. For those that haven't done so, please give me a thumbs up on the like right below my video. And like I said, I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, same bat channel that channel they used to say when watching Batman. And thank you so much for visiting me here on this live broadcast. This is Stephen Cuffey signing out.